Welcome to the admission policy for PGP-Finance program of IIM Kozhikode. Let's take a look at the three-step process. If you have taken CAT 24 and you opted for IIM Kozhikode, then after meeting the minimum eligibility, you will receive the email to start your registration. Then only you can do that. Once you do that, then on the basis of aggregate index score, which I'll talk about later on, you may or may not get the second call, the final shortlist for your VAT and PI. Now, there is another case also, which is actually a good thing here. If you have not taken CAT 2024 or if you have taken CAT 2024 but you did not fill IIM Kozhikode as one of the options, then you can apply to this program through GMAT or GRE as well, provided that you should have taken these two exams between January 1 and December 31, 2024. Home tests are not applicable. Then let's take a look at the minimum eligibility for you to receive the shortlist. If you are going through CAT, of course, this is for both CAT and GMAT GRE that you should have minimum 60% marks in graduation. If you have not done graduation but CA, CMA, CS, then 50% marks in those examinations. You must have a positive scaled score in all the sections of CAT and 10th, 12th and CAT overall percentile and sectional percentile as per this particular table. You can pause the video and check that out. Of course, if you have taken GMAT or GRE, then the names of these sections will change according to what sections appear there. But the cutoff will still remain the same. IIM Kozhikode has used the nomenclature of CAT when they are providing the minimum eligibility criteria. If you have not gotten your graduation 10th or 12th scores due to COVID, then you have to provide a declaration for that. Let's take a look at calculating the aggregate index score, because this is what is going to decide whether you will get the VAT PI call or not. There are so many components in it. Important thing is that if you have not gotten the marks for 10th and 12th class due to COVID, then whatever is the percentage for 10th and 12th class, that will be redistributed. How that redistribution will happen, I have just provided that after doing some calculation on the basis of the instructions that IIM Kozhikode gave. So you can just pause here and check that out. This is how basically, we tried to calculate this thing. I used, some of the features of ChatGPT to come to this thing. No need to worry about that. Just if you want to go through it for a moment, that okay, how I have calculated the proportional score, that's all. Nothing significant. Let's take a look at the next component, which is your 10th percentage score. Big table was given, so I have just provided a graph here. Let's say you have gotten 80%, so maybe you are going to receive 7 or 6.5 marks for that. Basically, the more the score, the better it is. Similar is the case with your class 12th score. Again, you can check the graph, whatever score is applicable to you. Similar is the case with your work experience. Work experience thing is similar to all the IIMs that we have discussed so far. It will go to the top at some place, I think somewhere around 35, 36 here, and then it will taper down. What is not work experience? All those things which are part-time, cash payments, UPI, or you did everything before your graduation. That is not your work experience. You can fill all these things later on in some other portion, extracurriculars and so on, internship and so on, but not your work experience. And if you have been an entrepreneur, then you have to justify that through these documents. I would request you to pause the video and check that out. Otherwise, you will not be able to justify your full-time employment through your entrepreneurship, even if you have been selling t-shirts for 3 years and minting a lot of money. The other thing is called PGP-Finance Suitability Score. Very interesting for PGP-Finance program. What is that suitability score? Basically, these are the suitability scores. If you have done all these certifications or some of these certifications, you will be awarded some marks. Maximum marks are 15. So let's say that you have completed group 1 and 2 of final examination of CA, and you have also done CFA level 3. Then 8 plus 8, 16 marks, but you will be awarded 15 marks. That is the maximum you can get. Let's say if you have done only group 1 inter of CA, then only 2 marks. But if you have done this and CFA level 1, then 2 plus 2, 4 marks. This is how they calculate the suitability score. So for a PGP finance program, if you have done something related to finance in terms of these, great. Then the final merit list. The final merit list will have these components. The important thing is that PI score will matter the most, and there is a good expectation that because it is a finance program, you will be grilled on your aptitude of finance, along with various other attributes that they test when they deal with the PI. So keep checking your email, and if you want to apply for that program, carry on. All the very best.